Hi everybody, these are my top 10 fragrances of all time, my personal favorites, at least as of January 14th, 2022. Who knows what's going to change within the next few months, but I thought it'd be fun to do this video. So number 10 is Pie by Givenchy. Powdery vanilla scent, definitely recommend it if you're going more for an intimate night, date nights, cuddles galore, Netflix and chill, that type of situation. I wouldn't wear this if you're looking for a fragrance that's going to project and get really noticed, because this definitely stays closer to your skin. Definitely a scent bubble kind of fragrance, but it has a cult following. So many people love this fragrance, and now I do too. Used to think it was okay, but now I love it. So I'm going to put the names of the fragrances and the links where you could get them on discount sites in the description below if you want to compare prices or just cop a bottle. All right, number 9 is Sea Intense by Armani. Still till this day, my favorite feminine fragrance. It's super sexy, very seductive, and I'm specifically talking about the 2014 black bottle. I have yet to try the 2021 release, but so I can't compare those, right? But this fragrance right here smells like blackberries, also mixed with some vanilla, and it reminds me of Lara Croft in Tomb Raider. It reminds me of Angelina Jolie specifically as Lara Croft. And this is just a really sexy fragrance. It's long lasting, easily pushes over 8 hours, and you get a ton of compliments. Okay, definitely more for the rebellious girls. You know what I'm saying? You got that kind of vibe. You're a bit of a rebel. You're a bad girl. Number 8 is my favorite. Well, it was my first signature scent that got me into the game. Linui de Long. By YSL. This is a sexy cardamom fragrance, okay? And you know, the reason this holds a special place in my heart is because never have I worn a fragrance. Well, this is the first fragrance that got me sexual kind of reactions where it was like, oh my God, that smells mouth-watering. It smells so good. I really love that. Like eyes rolling to the back of your head kind of reactions. You know, it wasn't just like, oh, that smells nice. It's like, I need to know what that is. That smells so good. You smell so good, you know? And I was like, dang, I didn't know that fragrances could do that. But even with me wearing this, I love smelling it all around me, you know? So I had to pay homage to the OG Linui de Long. Now, I think I would honestly recommend this fragrance if you're new to fragrances. If you want your first sexy type of cologne, this is a great one to pull for. I would recommend also overspraying it because power is ass on this fragrance. It does not perform that well, so you at least have to do 10 sprays if you still want to smell yourself, okay? I know that sounds like a ridiculous number, but trust me, everybody that knows Linui de Long knows that you have to just all over yourself. So number 8, Linui de Long by YSL. Number 7 is going to be Naxos by Xerjoff. This is my favorite tobacco fragrance. It's marketed as a unisex scent, but it's like this delicious cherry tobacco mixed with honey. So it has that sweetness, and it also has the boldness from the tobacco that make this also a rebellious scent. But on top of that, it just has this almost like suave kind of vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? That I really, really enjoy. Huge crowd pleaser. This thing has amazing performance. And the thing I love about it is there's like majority of people out there don't know the brand Xerjoff. They don't even know about niche fragrances in general. So if you roll up wearing something that is unique, but still mass appealing, it's definitely going to get a lot of people's attention. Okay, so Xerjoff's Naxos lasts over 12 hours on me. Like I did one spray of this fragrance, I believe, was it on this sweater? No, it was on another sweater. And I left it overnight, and the next day my whole sweater smelled like it. And when I threw on that sweater that day, I could smell myself the whole entire day. So on clothes, this thing is a beast, but it's never too much, okay? I don't find it to be an overwhelming type of scent where you're like, oh my God, I need to get rid of this, blah, blah, blah. So I don't recommend overspraying this one. You could stick within 3 to 5, 5 to 8 if you need a little bit more, but lovely cherry tobacco fragrance, Naxos by Xerjoff. Number 6 is going to be one of my favorite freshies, Cedrat Rosé by Mancera. This is a fruity fragrance, opens smelling like Jamba Juice. And it dries down smelling like, honestly, has a woody kind of base, you know? So it's a fragrance that's light and airy, and as it starts to dry down, it has a touch of heaviness to it that makes this fragrance last longer than you assume it would. This is probably the only fresh fragrance that I've worn, besides Hasvat, that has lasted me easily over a day. Okay, this fragrance was 24 hours for me, no problem. And once I wear it, I get addicted. I get addicted to wearing this scent, so that like the next 3 to 4 days, this is all that I'll wear because it's just that good. And on top of that, scent trail, projection, longevity, complements all 10 out of 10 with this fragrance. This one is marketed as unisex, but I believe it leans more masculine. It's just so good. The girls really, really like this scent. Oh my God. I did hear that they reformulated it. I haven't really looked into that or researched it that much, but that sucks if they did, because I guess they're coming out with an intense version of Cedrat Rosé. But I mean, the OG is already a beast. Why would you? I mean, I guess it's like a cash grab, but still lame. Why would they do that? This is a great fragrance. So if you're looking for a freshie, that's a versatile signature scent for year round. Even if it's like negative 15 degrees outside, you're still going to smell that fragrance, which is another reason why I love it so much. Now, number 5 is, Layton by Parfums de Marly. Okay, so this fragrance, is it something I'm totally in love with? I mean, yeah, honestly, yes, I am. But I'm putting this on the list, and the reason it's higher up than some of the other ones is because this is my girlfriend's favorite fragrance, okay? And just this fragrance has proven time and time again that women love it constantly. The only hate you hear from this fragrance is coming from men. So unless you're trying to get yourself a little boyfriend, don't listen to what they have to say about it, because the girls love this scent. It smells like apple, there's cardamom, and vanilla. Okay, I know if you're in the fragrance community, you're gonna be sick of seeing Layton in so many videos, but the reason that you see it, the reason I recommend it so much is because not only will you enjoy it, but if you're getting a fragrance for the price of over $200 and you're new to the game, you want it to have great reactions. And the reactions to Layton do not lie. Okay, this fragrance is super sexy. It's cozy. It's approachable. It's not a douchebag type of scent. It's not a scent that everybody is wearing. Nothing like that. It's unique. Like when you say the name, when you tell people and they ask you what you're wearing and you say Layton, they're like, Layton? From what? And you'll say Parfums de Marly. They're like, oh, I've never heard of that. Because those, like most people, only know fragrances they see at Macy's. You know what I'm saying? So they don't see this brand. But anyways, Layton is a beast that performs over 12 hours. You spray this on your clothes, it's gonna last forever, I promise you. Oh gosh, I want to wear this right now, but it's warm outside, so I won't. But yeah, this fragrance right here got me a ton of compliments. My girl loves it a lot, so I have to put it as a top 5 Layton. Number 4 is gonna be Woodwood by Tom Ford. Does this have fantastic performance in general? No. A lot of people say this lasts probably 5 hours on their skin. Luckily enough for me, I do still smell this after 8 hours. And I'm not even talking about doing this. Like when I have it on my clothes, when I have it on my skin, like behind each ear, the back of my neck, throughout the day, I still smell this fragrance kind of occasionally dropping by. You know what I mean? So it's a scent that kind of dances around you for a little bit. But I just love the freshness of this fragrance. I can use this thing year round, at least where I live, because I live in a warmer area than most people do. But oud wood just smells like freshly blended wood. Does not smell like oud. It's not an off-putting type of scent, but it's definitely unique to people that are so used to your typical colognes and perfumes. Like, that smells different. And the more they smell it, the more and more they like it. So whether this is in the air or if somebody is up on your neck, it smells fantastic. So number 4, Oud Wood by Tom Ford. Number 3, I love it. Elysium by Roche Parfums. This is my favorite fresh fragrance. fresh, clean, sexy. Okay, a lot of fragrances can't do that. They stay at fresh and clean. That's it. And then that alone is already attractive. But this has the sexiness to it. This has the wow factor. Every single time I wear this fragrance, everyone's like, oh my God, wow, you smell so good. You know what I'm saying? And they do believe that this is also a super sexy fragrance. And I'm talking about people that are not frag heads. When I think I'm the only person that I personally know around me that is interested in fragrances. So whenever I wear something that I love and other people out there really enjoy that's on the niche side, I'm like, okay, well, this is something special right here. So Elysium is like a lemon cocktail type of fragrance. This is just amazing, amazing, amazing. I can't speak highly enough about how much I love this fragrance. This has given me the eyes rolling to the back of my head or their head type of reaction. We're like, can you tell me the name of that one? And they'll look it up and be like, holy fuck, 300. You know what I mean? They'll see the price tag. They'll be like, what the fuck? Why is that so expensive? I want that, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So this fragrance has had people Googling in front of me the name of it and how much it costs. But then they get put off by, of course, the price of it, which is very understandable. But I have so much love for Elysium. On me, I still get 8 hours with this fragrance, which is crazy. I know people talk that the performance is meh, all that kind of stuff. But for me, as a fresh fragrance, this doing 8 hours on my skin is fantastic. So I love Elysium by Roche Parfums. Number 2, I'm gonna hold 2 in my hands because I talk about these 2 all the time. And I will do a versus video, maybe after this or tomorrow. We got Ombre Nuit and Tuxedo. Number 2, as of right now, is Ombre Nuit. You know how much I love this fragrance. This was my current, it still is kind of my signature scent because I just got this full one yesterday. But I ran this thing into the ground. Everyone around me knows me to smell like this, and I have gotten nothing but love from this fragrance. Every single time I wear it, people ask me what I'm wearing. They also do the whole Google search thing. They're like, that's from Dior? How come I don't see that when I'm at Macy's? Why don't I see that at Sephora? Because it's the private blend, you know what I'm saying? But this is an amber rose fragrance, very unisex, right down the middle. To me, this is a cozy, sexy type of fragrance. Also very approachable, nothing douchebaggy, but it has this kind of elegance and high class vibe to it, but it's also versatile at the same time. So you don't have to wear it whenever, like, it doesn't have to be something you only wear when you're dressed up. You know what I'm saying? You can wear this dressed down when you're on a date. You can wear it at work. I mean, you know what? Yeah, you can. This is just a great signature scent overall. I love this so much, and it will always have a very special place in my heart. And you better believe that when this bottle is done, there will be a new one replacing it in my collection because this is definitely a for life fragrance. So Ombre Nuit by Dior. And the last one, my number 1 fragrance in my life as of January 14th, 2022 is Tuxedo by YSL. And if you're asking yourself, wait, if you just got that full-size bottle, how are you saying that it's your favorite? Are you sure you're not in a honeymoon stage? Yes, I'm sure, because I used to have a sample and that shit was gone so fast. I used it all over, like all in November. I used a bunch of it. Even in December, I would sparingly use it. And then now that sample is done, and I was lucky enough that my beautiful girlfriend got me this bottle. And I'm gonna wear it right now. I just showered, so it's all good. 1, 2, 3, I wanna hear 4, 5. Masterpiece. Luxury. This is so sexy. Okay, this fragrance is also unisex, but some people say that, I'm trying to think, I'm like, does this lean a little bit more masculine? Yeah, you know what, we'll say that. We'll be safe and say that this definitely leans a little bit more masculine, but this is a fresh, clean green fragrance in the opening, and then it dries down smelling like this really boozy bourbon vanilla. Super, super sexy. You know how I said that this is cozy sexy? This is sexy sexy, okay? I'm talking orgasm in a bottle. Very orgasmic fragrance. This is something that you really want to get like wild with. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for that type of fragrance, like your freaky fragrance, please give this one a shot. Every single girl that has smelt this on me it is like the reactions are insane. Nothing else compares to those type of reactions that I've gotten with Tuxedo. Pretty much, there's probably been Ombre Nuit has gotten them. Tuxedo has gotten them at a more like it would. I'm not even gonna get into it, but Tuxedo and Layton also gets those type of reactions. Between those three, Layton definitely lasts longer, but this is just that juice. That's all I have to say about it. This juice is the truth. I'm not even going to try to convince anybody to get this because, first of all, I think it's pretty hard to get a full size in general, but this bottle needs no convincing. Okay, like you can try it for yourself if you want to. I love this fragrance, and I did test it yesterday, and I smelled it on myself like 7-8 hours. Okay, so that's the longevity I got from this. I didn't spray it on my wrist. I just had it in my sun bubble like how you watched me spray it, except for instead of here, I sprayed it on my shoulder blades. And like throughout the day and even at night, when I was just like roaming around, I sprayed it at 4 p.m. I still smelled it on myself around midnight. And I was like, wow, it's comfortably in my scent bubble, but definitely something you want to wear for intimate nights and things like that. It's not going to be a beast and project really, really nicely. But anyways, those are my current top 10 fragrances for life. These are my favorites. Thank you for watching. Again, all the names and the links are in the description if you want to check those out, okay? Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.